Hello friends! What better way to start a video than with the view of the body part that has all the cleaning power in it, my famous butt. I really don't feel like being too serious for this video, and so I want to teach you the Dutch words for butt. The first and most common word for butt is the Dutch word billen, which translates better as buttocks. The second Dutch word for butt is the word achterwerk, which contains the really hard to pronounce ch. And this translates literally as the work behind you or behind your back. A little less appropriate Dutch word for butt is the word kunt. And it is for this word that I'm teaching you this because I always like to joke about my videos as it being content. Like, do you get the joke? This footage is just bootylicious. It is the best footage you can have. But Colleen, what are you actually doing in this video? Well, I am trying to organize and clean this small apartment that was of a man in his late 40s and it was full of boxes. A friend of him contacted me that he had been through quite a tough time lately and that his apartment was a complete mess. The one thing that stood out for me was not the mess in this apartment, but the fact that this man was so smart. I found all kind of books about physics and mathematics, and his friend told me also that he had only A+ grades for his studies. And for your information, this man looked by no means like an absent-minded professor. He was actually a very well-groomed man. I was organizing the living room and I also had a co-cleaner with me who started tackling the kitchen, and her name is Arina. Usually when someone messages me with the question if he or she can come with me to clean, I say no because of the privacy of everyone I cleaned for. But in this case, it was a very special request of Arina. Arina has the desire to start cleaning for free too, and because she lives in the north of the Netherlands, I really wanted to give her a chance. Because if I had to drive to the north of the Netherlands, it would be a 2-hour drive, which is quite a lot for such a small country. And it would take me a lot of time, which I don't have right now. So it would be amazing if through Arina, the people in the north could also ask for help. Arina, if you're watching this video, I really think you should start cleaning for free too, because you really have it in you and you have such a talent for cleaning. You love it. It is so satisfying and I think you're so natural. You can see it right here in front of the camera. It is amazing. I wish I would have positioned the camera a little bit lower so you could actually see what she was doing. But I can tell you, Arina was really washing loads of dishes. And that was a moldy tomato, I think. Can we bring back the frame to check this, please? Yep, that is one smiling, moldy tomato. Now let's see what I was doing in the meantime. I was trying to get these mattresses in the right place and I had vacuumed behind it. And while you see me doing a little vacuuming, I really want to take a moment to thank everyone who gave us super thanks on my previous video. And these lovely people are Samantha, Mary and Cami. Thank you so much for your generosity. It is really appreciated. Cami also has her own channel where she cleans and organizes for free, so go check her out. I also would like to give thanks to a bunch of people who donated on the Dutch website steunactie.nl lately, and these people are Yvonne, Marianne, Mark, Liliana, Anne, and some anonymous givers. Thank you so much. But I do have to say as well that I'm grateful for everyone who is supporting the channel by sharing the videos, liking the videos, by subscribing. And I have a really special announcement to make to every one of you. But first, let's enjoy these organizing sounds.
Zo. Ik heb Nederlands volgens mij. Misschien onze naam. Oh, zeker.
Watching this footage really makes me happy because I can see that Arina really knows what to do. She sees the work, she sees the dirt, and she ditches it immediately. So I love your way of working. Right now it is time to make that special announcement I told you about, and that is that I'm opening up memberships. First, I thought I would never do something like this, but someone that I know came up with a really good idea to give something back to you guys for all your support. If you become a member of the channel, you will get some really cool features, such as custom-made emojis. These are made by me and you will be able to use them in your comments and in the live videos. You will also be able to join the members only live recordings where you can chit chat with me. And maybe the coolest feature is that you get to join the giveaways that I'm planning to do the coming months. Now, I haven't opened the membership yet because YouTube asked me to give it a special name for the group, and I really want you guys to be involved and think of a name for our member group. I would like it to be a kind of a funny name, so if you have some good suggestions, please put them in the comments and I will pick a name next week. In the meantime, Arina has disappeared and there are a lot of boxes who have been replaced from one side of the kitchen to the other side because there was quite some dirt on the floor that we had to clean, and that's coming up next. Now, because this floor was of stone, I used a normal mild all-purpose cleaner. I almost used vinegar, but then I remembered, no, that's not a good idea because that could damage the floor. So this is just a mild product that is doing its job perfectly. Also, I am brushing this floor on my knees because I was so stupid to leave the handle at home. So I only had a brush and no handle, which made it a little interesting. But it is even more satisfying when you're closer to the dirt, I think. So it was okay.
Zo. Helemaal. Dat is voor je naar de voor je. Maar ik ga op die level. Maar ik ga zo even beter. Dus we moeten hier. Nog iets. Nee, nee. Nog niet. It's all together. Is het kijken hoe we gaan. Zo. Zo, waar nog hierheen? Nee, hoe straks weer?
In the last part of this video, you will see us mopping the kitchen floor and vacuuming the living room floor. And so in the end, we had cleaned 2 rooms together. Thank you so much, Arina, for joining me for this cleaning for free. And for the next part, you will hear some vacuuming sounds. So if you don't like that, you can turn the sound off. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Zo, ik ga nu wel pakken. Dan ga ik verdwijnen. Ja, dus ja. Ja, moet je zelfs op de Nee, nee, dat is ook naar dus. Niet dat het lekker maakt. Ja, en dat is wat weet je best wel dat niet gewoon iets maken. Dus echt, dus weer van goed doen. Veel beter. Ja, ja, moet je ook zo plaatsen. Nee. Zo, nou jongens, we gaan inpakken hier terug. Daar is Arina voor ons. Oh ja, dit is erbij. Ja, ik ga dit ook even aan. En dan ga ik nog een maar dan ga ik er ook zo. Dat is ook